Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Giuliani. I'm a trauma recovery and resilience coach. And I wanted to check in today to talk about the 12 reasons why childhood trauma is so misunderstood and unacknowledged in our culture. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because it wasn't until I was 57 years old that I learned I was suffering from untreated complex PTSD after I read The Body Keeps Score. And so that's what prompted me to write my book. It's not about food, drugs, or alcohol. It's about healing complex PTSD. What I learned was really astounding. The reason why it was so mind-blowing to me that I never had known about this is because I've had my nose to the ground on personal growth for 30 years. I've been in recovery with drugs and alcohol and maintaining over 100-pound weight loss. And so I've always had my nose in a book or been in some kind of program about healing and evolving. And so the fact that I didn't know that my past history of obesity and addiction and difficulty with close relationships was related to childhood trauma was unbelievable to me. So when I first started studying childhood trauma, I decided to dig into what could it be behind why I wasn't hearing, the link between childhood trauma and addiction and obesity and relationship issues. And even my friends that are in the recovery field or in the personal development field, when I would tell them, oh, I just realized that I had unhealed trauma, and just saying, my trauma wasn't sexual or physical abuse. It was being raised in an alcoholic home where I witnessed my mom being drunk and raging at my dad, and bullying for being bullied for being an overweight kid, and homophobia for coming out as a lesbian in the 70s. But none of my friends really said, oh yeah, I had that happen too, or very few. And so just the fact that people that I knew weren't even talking about it, I thought was odd. And so I decided to dig into what the main reasons are. And the 12 reasons that I've come up with, that I've found that make people either not acknowledge their own or other people's trauma. Number one is that survivors are not aware that sexual or physical abuse are the only ways that they can be considered a trauma survivor. As I said, in my case, I had, I was raised in a very dysfunctional alcoholic home, witnessed a lot of emotional abuse between my parents. So I just never thought that could cause trauma. And the reality is that when I did the research, 25% of us were raised with alcoholic parents. Also, being raised by a parent with mental illness like anxiety or depression can also cause childhood trauma. And 17% of us, according to the CDC, grew up with a parent with a mental health issue. And then as far as the sexual abuse goes, yes, that is, obviously a traumatic thing. And 20% of adults were molested, or girls were molested as children. So the fact that, one of the main reasons why people don't acknowledge their own or others' trauma is because they really don't believe that what they went through was considered trauma. So I'm going to be giving a short video on each of the 12 reasons, but I thought I'd start with that one today. And also let you know I'm really excited about my book launch. It's going to be launching on February 21st, 23, and on Amazon.com in ebook and in paperback. And I will, you can buy it on Amazon, and also you can come to my book launch party, which I'll leave a link in this video notes. And so anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what I've been discovering about childhood trauma. And the bottom line is you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. And so the reason why I wanted to bring this forward is because your symptoms, whether it's with food, weight, substances, close relationships, may be related to what you went through growing up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next reason why people don't acknowledge their own or others' trauma. Thanks.